Residents have been seen fleeing their homes, some still wearing their pajamas and others clutching their pets, after downpours drenched the country. Some 54,000 military and police have been dispatched, while helicopters and boats are being used to save people from swollen rivers and buildings, including a hospital. Meanwhile, Japan's Prime Minister Shinzo Abe warned of a race against time to rescue victims. Scores of staff and patients were taken to safety from the isolated Mabi Memorial Hospital in boats rowed by members of Japan's self-defense forces. A city official said late on Sunday that 170 patients and staff had been evacuated, while public broadcaster NHK later said about 80 people were still stranded. "I'm most grateful to the rescuers," said Shigeyuki Asano, a 79-year-old patient who spent a night without electricity or water. "I feel so relieved that I am now liberated from such a bad-smelling, dark place." Kurashiki, with a population of just under 500,000, was among the hardest hit by rains that pounded many parts of western Japan, with the death toll exceeding the 77 killed in heavy rains and landslides in 2014, and the highest since a typhoon that killed 98 people in 2004. Television footage showed a massive rescue operation, with 2,310 rescued in the city by evening, according to NHK, while search and rescue teams looked for others. The rain set off landslides and flooded rivers, trapping many people in their houses or on rooftops. "This is a situation of extreme danger," an official at the Japanes Meteorological Agency, JMA, told the news conference. A 3-year-old girl whose home was hit by a landslide in Hiroshima prefecture was found dead by a search team. "It's very painful," said one elderly man watching nearby. "I have a granddaughter the same age. If it were her, I wouldn't be able to stop crying." Japan's government set up an emergency management center at the Prime Minister's office, and some 54,000 rescuers from the military, police and fire departments were dispatched across a wide swath of western and southwestern Japan. "There are still many people missing and others in need of help. We are working against time," Prime Minister Shinzo Abe said on Sunday morning. Two sisters from an elementary school of just 6 pupils on the small island of Nuwa in Ehime prefecture were among the dead. The younger, a first grader, was a star in the hope of the depopulated island, the principal told NHK. Read more top stories from mirror.co.uk. "It was such a sudden disaster, I just cannot come to grips with it," the principal said. Emergency warnings for severe rain in 11 prefectures, the most since a new warning system was introduced in 2013, had been lifted by the evening, but advisories for heavy rain and landslides remained in effect in many areas. TV footage showed convenience stores with shelves mostly bare, while elsewhere, residents lined up to receive water. Some 276,000 households were without water supply, Kyoto said. Roads were closed and train services suspended in parts of western Japan, while Shinkansen bullet train services resumed on a limited schedule after being suspended on Friday. The rain began late last week as the remnants of a typhoon fed into a seasonal rainy front.